Hey everybody. Yeah, you were all probably wondering why I haven't posted a video in like the last 5 months. So the reason for that is crafting is one of my largest hobbies. It's one of my favorite things to do on free time. It makes me happy. It's part of me. But what I've learned recently is the pressure of recording a video can be very stressful. So the past 5 months, I've been trying to find a different way of doing my YouTube channel. In this video, I will not be making anything, but I will be going over some of my supplies, some of my tools, just some of the stuff I have in general. I live in RV, guys, which means I don't have a normal crafting setup. I am limited to very, very small space. Okay, enough of the talking. Now, I'm going to show you guys some of my supplies. Okay, first we're going to talk about the tools. Let me just move the book out of the way. Okay guys, so number one is the ruler. Plastic, see-through, it's light, measures paper. I mainly use the ruler for origami. Okay, now, my hot glue gun. This is my favorite glue gun. This glue gun is important. This is a full dual tempo. I've gone through 3 glue guns in my life. One was a mini, and other one was a mini. So I've had 2 minis. This is my favorite. This is my full, which means thick glue sticks, which means nice strand of glue coming out. And it's dual tempo. Guys, this is amazing. I can plug it up, turn it on high. Within like a minute or 2, it's completely heated up, ready for crafting, and then I turn it on low, and I never have to change the tempo all day, which is amazing for crafters. Like my minis, the only way to control the temperature was unplugging and plugging all day. Okay, now here's where things get interesting. Okay, these are really fun. These are my carving knives. Lots of them. I don't know why I have 2 little wooden cubes in here. I guess I just left them in there from previous carvings. But guys, these are really nice. I got these for Christmas. I think it was like 2 Christmases ago. But I got them for Christmas one Christmas. And they're amazing. And they help. Next, pencils. Guys, I know these don't count as tools, but they are amazing for supplies and tools. Number 1, you can draw with them. Number 2, you can cut them up and use them as pieces for texturing. Pencils are amazing. Scissors. I don't know why I have so many. Look at this. I have so many scissors. Those are all my scissors. I don't know why I have so many. Oh. And then, technically it's the next tool. I have a Leatherman, which is a knife. Also has scissors on it, but I usually use this for its saw blade, which allows me to cut wood very fast. Very nice. Okay, next tool. Yeah, for some reason my brain can't think of the names of these, but they're good. Okay, then I have 2 smaller. Yes, guys, I mainly use these for jewelry because they're just small, they're light, teeny little tips. Really good for like wire and like jewelry stuff. Okay, I have another measuring tape. This I use more often because I do a lot of costumes, which means fabric, and this is amazing for fabric. Knives, X-Acto knives. I have a lot of different versions. Those are my 3 versions. This one is your average box knife. I like this because it has the most comfortable grip, and it's a nice for cutting cardboard. Preferably, I use it for cardboard. This one, not my best grip, but it's amazing when it comes to like, I can hold it, I usually hold it like this, and I just use it for small little details. And then, this is amazing. It's teeny, and it's razor sharp. I use it for the smallest little wood carving. Usually use this for wood carving or like small stuff. Pocket knives. Guys, I have a lot of pocket knives, including the Leatherman. And let me see, where are all my pocket knives? Another pocket knife. I have lots of pocket knives. That's not even all my pocket knives. I think I got like 3 more inside of the RV. So yeah, I usually use them for carving. Sharpies. Sharpies are amazing. They're not just used for coloring, but they're also used for tracing and creating outlines. Sharpies, very important. Mechanical pencils. Those are more used for when you like, I use them for drawing my designs. Extra lead for the mechanical pencils. Ah, I should know the name of this. But it's amazing for getting perfect circles. Really all I use it for. Okay, a small hole punch. I use this for the first video. If you guys want to go back and watch my first craft video, I got this right here just for that video if you guys want to go back and check it out. Sewing kit. I do a lot of costumes. Obviously I need a sewing kit. This is 10 feet. Allows me to measure big stuff. More Sharpie markers. My jumbo, I mainly use it for coloring. Another mini for all the other mini reasons. A pin. Pins are fun. I usually use pins for small coloring details because it's like a Sharpie marker, but it's a lot more fine. And I use it for designing. Mini screwdriver. This thing is amazing. It's helped me so much. I'm so glad I have this super small screwdriver. Another pocket knife. And then my file. I mainly use the file for sharpening knives, and I also use it for sanding down wood. Okay, that is a wrap on the tools. Yes, I have a lot of tools. But the funny thing is that's not all my tools. I still have a Dremel, and I still have a couple pocket knives still inside. So because I'm an RVer, I do have space limits. So this is my limit on this is my limit on tools. Right there. If my tools can't fit in here, except for my ruler, my hot glue gun, and my Dremel. Other than those 3, if it doesn't fit in here, I don't get to keep it. Okay, now let's talk about craft supplies, guys. Number 1, for me, duct tape. I use so much duct tape. That is why my black is like maybe 1/2 a strip left. I'm really low on black. Gray, I have a friend who just stocked me up, so I'm good on gray for a while. Red and yellow, I've used red and yellow for a very long time. I don't use red and yellow for a lot of crafts. Paper related stuff, like notebooks and paper, I use them for drawing my designs, and I use them for paper in general. Like paper, like this is cardstock. I usually use it for texturing and adding like designs to stuff. This is foam paper. This stuff is amazing, and I'm low. These are my last 2 pieces. I need to stock up on more of this stuff. Felt paper. Felt paper is also amazing. I mainly use these 2 for costumes because they feel really nice, and they come in sheets, and you can use them for pretty much anything for a costume. Normal paper. I have lots of normal paper. This is what I use for origami most of the time. But then when I'm not using it for origami, I use it for my costumes or weapons or any craft really. But most of the time this stuff right here for origami. Cardboard. I want to say this is my number 1 craft supplies ever. Because cardboard, it's hard but flexible to work with, and it's really easy to get and cheap. Like, I'm low because I use it a lot, and because I'm an RVer and it's hard to keep cardboard in the RV. So this is my last piece. Hope I don't need cardboard for a while, because when I do need cardboard, usually I use a lot. Like, go back to some of my previous videos like the Mandalorian jetpack. I used a lot of cardboard for that jetpack. Okay, plastic totes. Yeah, I'm low on totes, but this stuff is amazing because it's plastic, it's sort of flexible, and you can cut it up. Leather. or fake leather. Different colors. Amazing. I'm into medieval right now, guys. Right now I'm working on medieval type stuff. So leather is very, very important for all my crafts. Yarn. Yarn is amazing and cheap. This whole entire thing right here was about $5 in total. And there's so much. I use it for costumes, weapons, handles, textures, pretty much everything. And there's so much of it. I don't think I'll ever have to restock yarn for a very long time. Hey, wooden rods are one of my favorite things to work with. They're really good with texturing and helping to build frames and stuff. But then you can also use them for like weapons, like long swords but most of the time I use them for frames, like this. Like you could turn this to a sword by just adding stuff and making it look like a sword. So like this one right here. This one used to have two little balls on the end. And I chopped one off. Because what I'll probably do in a future video is I will probably use the bottom one as the part of the handle for a sword. So that might be a future craft video. Metal wire is amazing because it's super flexible, and I mainly use it for framing, so I'll use it for like a frame of a craft and then I'll build around it. I also use it for jewelry. Also, really good craft supplies to have on you. I always recommend, if you're a crafter, to have metal wire on you, because it's amazing to work with. Okay, this one's slightly odd. I don't think a lot of crafters have this on them. Gemstones. Let me see. So I'll get some of my cool ones out. But I have gemstones on me. Like anything like gem related, like and crystals and stuff. That's what I keep in this bag. And then in this bag is my raw stones. It's the stones that have not been polished to look beautiful yet. Gorilla Glue. This is really important for woodcraft, especially when you're making swords and just awesome shields and stuff. More fake leather. These are big sheets of fake leather. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. If you guys got any ideas, please let me know down in the comments. But I'll probably use these for a future craft. But I just don't know what to do with it yet. Pipe cleaners. They're not just for kids. These are very, very good for crafting. They're soft, they're fuzzy, and they're really flexible. Glue sticks. Guys, obviously I need glue sticks for my glue gun. I have the jumbos right here. I have the extra large jumbos because I'm a crafter and I'm lazy, and I don't want to have to stick in these small ones every couple of minutes. I'd rather save time by doubling them. So yeah. Zippers. Guys, now I'm gonna start talking about weird items. Yes, I have zippers because I'm a costume designer. They're zippers. Why not? Staples. Guys, staples. I don't really know what you guys would do with them, but I do use them. Metal teeny little pins. These little pins are like almost like teeny tiny nails. Really good for designing on wood crafts or just adding like texture. Obviously very pokey textures, but hey, texture's texture. And you gotta find how to do different textures different ways. Okay, this is my favorite bag. In this bag, I have so many goodies and so many stuff I craft with. Number one, yes, the popsicle sticks. Popsicle sticks are amazing. You use them for texturing and designing and the craft itself. Popsicle sticks are absolutely amazing. Okay guys, I use playing cards for my crafts. Yes, I use playing cards for crafting. I use it for texturing because it's like a nice plastic texture, but they're also stiff in a way, which allows me to use them for like framing. Wooden cubes. You've probably seen these inside of my carving kit. I don't know why they're in the carving kit, but yes, wooden cubes, guys, are amazing. I use them for texturing wooden creations mainly. Random things, guys. Let's talk about random things. I have so many random things that like I don't know what to do with, but I have it just in case I need some kind of random thing to work with. Like magnets and clips, more random things, just so many random things, because why not? That's really all that's in this bag. It's just random stuff. Like, everything in here is just random in its own unique way. Even the back part of a wind-up car, because why not? You don't know we need a motor. So yeah, guys, that is my entire setup of craft supplies and crafts. I will not have a schedule on my videos. I will post whenever I get a video. I promise you won't have to wait 5 months. But I will not be posting every week. But I might be posting like twice a week, or once every other week, or 6 times a month, or 20 times a month. I can't really promise you when I'm gonna post, but thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video to a friend